Imagine this. Buried beneath 11 feet of Siberian permafrost, frozen in time for over 24,000 years, lies a microscopic creature, still alive. Not only does it awaken after millennia, it reproduces without even needing a mate. This isn't the plot of a sci-fi thriller, it's real. Scientists didn't just find a relic of the past, they uncovered a living, ancient organism that could rewrite what we know about survival, evolution, and maybe even the future of humanity. Back in 2021, a team of Russian researchers drilled into the icy ground of northeastern Siberia. What they found was astonishing. A microscopic animal known as a bdelloid rotifer, frozen since the late Pleistocene epoch. And against all odds, it didn't just survive, it revived itself. These tiny, wheel-mouthed creatures, first discovered in 1696, might look simple, but under the microscope, they reveal a stunning level of complexity. Despite being just a few dozen microns wide, they possess brains, digestive tracts, muscles, and reproductive systems. But what makes them truly extraordinary is their ability to cheat death in the most extreme conditions imaginable. Bdelloid rotifers are extremophiles, organisms that thrive in conditions most life forms couldn't withstand. They can survive complete dehydration, exposure to space, intense radiation, and freezing temperatures for tens of thousands of years. Their survival strategy? A process called cryptobiosis, a state where metabolism halts and life is paused indefinitely. To survive cryptobiosis, rotifers produce chaperone proteins, molecular guardians that protect and stabilize other proteins within their cells. When environmental stress hits, be it cold, heat, or toxins, these proteins prevent catastrophic cell damage, ensuring the organism can reawaken once conditions improve. It's like cellular armor against time and entropy. Now here's where it gets fascinating for us. Protein misfolding, when proteins lose their structure and clump together, plays a major role in aging and diseases like Alzheimer's. What if we could harness the same protective systems used by rotifers to shield human cells? Could these microscopic creatures hold the key to slowing aging or curing degenerative diseases? Until recently, scientists believed rotifers could only survive frozen for a decade. This discovery shattered that assumption. The frozen sample was dated to 24,000 years ago, a time when woolly mammoths, saber-toothed cats, and giant sloths roamed the earth. Yet while these giants perished, the humble bdelloid endured. And when it thawed, it didn't just move, it cloned itself. Rotifers reproduce through parthenogenesis, a form of asexual reproduction where embryos develop without fertilization. It's natural cloning, no partners, no mating, just replication. While parthenogenesis often limits genetic diversity and is seen as an evolutionary disadvantage, bdelloid rotifers defy the odds. They've diversified into over 450 species across millions of years. How? Because they cheat even further. Through horizontal gene transfer, they absorb DNA from bacteria, fungi, even plants. Up to 10% of their genome comes from foreign DNA, giving them supercharged survival tools, like resistance to radiation and the ability to repair cellular damage. It's like a microscopic organism running a real-time software update using borrowed code from everything around it. And rotifers aren't the only champions of endurance. Nematodes, roundworms, in the same permafrost sample have survived similar time spans. Antarctic moss and ancient plant seeds have been regrown after being frozen for centuries. In 2016, Japanese scientists revived tardigrades, aka water bears, after 30 years in cryptobiosis. These water bears are especially remarkable. They can survive without food or water, tolerate temperatures from absolute 0 to 300 degrees Celsius, withstand deep sea pressure, and endure open space. To test their limits further, NASA and the European Space Agency have launched bdelloids and tardigrades into space. In 2007, ESA exposed tardigrades directly to vacuum, cosmic radiation, and unfiltered UV light, conditions lethal to humans in seconds. Most of them survived and even reproduced. Which brings us to an old theory gaining new ground: panspermia. The idea that life on Earth could have arrived via space dust or meteorites. With creatures like these surviving space travel, the theory no longer seems so far-fetched. So what does all this mean for us? No, we haven't cracked the code on human hibernation yet. But studies on extremophiles like rotifers and tardigrades offer blueprints for the future, from developing treatments for aging to preserving human organs for transplant to the possibility of cryogenic sleep for deep space travel. Imagine pausing life during a medical crisis or sleeping through a multi-year mission to another star system. The path to that reality may begin with organisms so small you could fit thousands on the head of a pin. The humble bdelloid rotifer has endured 24,000 years of silence, waiting beneath the ice, and now it's whispering secrets of survival, adaptation, and possibly our own future. If your curiosity was sparked, give this video a like and share it with someone who loves science as much as you do. And if you want more mind-bending discoveries, stick around. Our next story might just change the way you see life itself.